Welcome to Money First CEO, the podcast for business owners ready to run their business like a boss and make their money work smarter, not harder. I'm Harman Johnston, bookkeeper, Profit First professional, business coach, and mum of two from Sydney, Australia. I've built a thriving business by mastering money habits and systems that create real freedom. This show will help you take control of your finances so you can build a business and life that truly works for you. Every episode delivers one powerful takeaway you can action right away for more clarity, confidence, and cash. And from time to time, I'll be joined by special guests, fellow entrepreneurs, experts, and real business owners, sharing their money wins, lessons, and insights to inspire your next move. Because when you put money first, you unlock the options and freedom you deserve. So hit follow, grab your coffee, and let's dive in. Hey there, and welcome back to the Money First CEO, where we believe if you put your money first, the rest will follow. I'm your host, Harman Johnston, and this week we are talking about something that confuses a lot of business owners: why you can have your best month ever and still feel broke. This is one of those moments that makes you question everything. You've hit a record month, sales are up, revenue looks strong, and you think, this is it. This is the turning point. And then a couple of weeks later, it feels tight again, and you're back in the same position. And the thought creeps in, why does this keep happening? So let's talk about it properly. The first problem, you're measuring the wrong thing. Most business owners track one number, which is revenue. And when revenue goes up, you feel like you're winning. But revenue is not what you keep. It's movement. So you can have your best month ever and still not improve your financial position. Because what matters is what you keep, what you allocate, what actually stays in your business. If that doesn't change, nothing changes. The second problem is high months create false confidence. This is where things get dangerous. You have a big month and your behavior shifts. You feel more relaxed, you spend more freely, you justify decisions faster. You might upgrade some tools, invest in new things, bring on support early, because in your mind, you can afford it now. But that decision is based on 1 month, not a system. So what happens next? The money goes out faster than it should, and suddenly that best month disappears. The third problem, there's no retention of cash. This is the core issue. When money comes in, nothing holds it. There's no structure that says, this position stays, this portion stays, this is profit, this is yours. So everything stays in one place. And when everything is in one place, everything gets used. And that's why it feels like it disappears, because technically it does. And the fourth problem is you expand with revenue. This is the pattern most business owners don't see. As revenue grows, so does your expenses. Not always intentionally, but gradually. You get more comfortable, you say yes more often, you tolerate higher costs, so your business expands to match your income. And your bank balance stays the same, or even worse. And this is why growth alone doesn't fix money problems, because without control, growth increases pressure. What this looks like in real life, you've hit $120,000 a month, you think this is amazing, and then the team costs increase, more software gets added, tax isn't separated, you didn't allocate anything intentionally. And a few weeks later, you check your account and it doesn't reflect that $120,000 a month. So you tell yourself, oh, I need to do it all over again. But the problem isn't repeating the revenue. It's fixing what happens after the money arrives. The shift you need to make, this is the moment everything changes. You stop focusing on how do I make more and start focusing on how do I keep more? Because keeping money is a skill and it requires structure. And that's where Profit First comes in. Every time money comes in, it needs to be split immediately, not later, into profit, tax, owner's pay, operating expenses. That's how you protect your money. And that's how a best month actually becomes progress, not just a temporary high. So what changes when you fix this? And this is where it clicks. You have a strong month and your bank account reflects it, because money is being held, not absorbed. You stop riding emotional highs and lows because your system creates consistency. You stop chasing big months for relief because you already feel stable. That's the difference between a business that makes money and a business that builds wealth. A simple shift you can make today. I want you to think about your best month in the last 6 months and ask yourself, how much of that money is still sitting in your business today? Not what you made, what you kept. Their answer will tell you everything, because if the number is low, it's not a revenue issue. It's a structure issue, and we need to fix it. so your next best month will actually mean something. If this episode made you realize why your big months haven't been translating into real financial progress, that's the shift. If you want help putting a structure in place so your next strong month actually stays with you, you can book a discovery call and we'll look at it together. I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for hanging out with me on Money First CEO. If you got value from this episode, hit subscribe, drop a 5-star review, and share it with someone who's building their business too. All the goodies are in the show notes, and you can find me on socials for more tips and tools to help you. Until next time, keep putting money first, and the rest will follow.